Alright everybody, welcome back, and in this video one of the things we're going to be going over is power adders. I am not going to get involved with nitrous in this video, but I am going to cover blowers, turbos, and superchargers. So let's start off. This is my S10. And as you can see right now, it currently has a blower setup on it because that's where we're going to start. So this video is not about the overall how fast this truck is. It's pretty quick. It averages, it's pretty much a 6.0 truck. But for this video, you know, I'm not looking to break any speed records. It's just showing basically I'm not going to change anything in the tune or suspension or any of that kind of stuff. Rather, it's going to be just the bolt-on options. So let's go to the track and we'll do a couple hits with this blower setup and see how it goes. So we're going to do prepped. And let's get right to it. Alright, so that run was basically a 6 flat. So let's do one more. Alright, so yep, that was a 5.9. And if you look, my 0 to 60 is 0.89. Let's do one more because I didn't check the 0 to 60 in the last run. Kind of short shifted second there a little bit, so but still a 5.9, and 0 to 60 was 0.95, so not that far off. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into upgrade and intake. We're going to take the blower off, and we're going to go with supercharger, front mount. Gonna go and change my hood. Alright, so yeah, other than the hood, the only thing that I've changed is we went from a blower to a Paxton, or a front mount supercharger, or front mount pro charger, I should say. So let's see if it's any different. And I know I could be doing this on the dyno, but on the track is always a better judge of it. Definitely got a bigger launch on that one. So 0 to 60 is a 0.9 flat, and the quarter mile was 5.94. so it definitely launched harder, but that could have been just a random hit. So let's do a second run and see where it sits. So the 0 to 60 was 0.94 and still a 5.9 in the quarter. So pretty average at a 5.9. Not too bad considering that the only thing we did is we just changed the configuration on forced induction. So now let's go to the twin turbo setup. And I'm keeping the exhaust the same, so it's just coming out under the truck. Nothing special. So, ProCharger, downgrade, turbo, go with normal exit, under the truck, back to the same exact track. Again, like I said, the last time I switched out, the only thing I'm changing from the first initial run is the hood and how we're getting the air into the engine. So remember, in the last two different configurations, we've been averaging about a 5.9, like a low 5.9. So that was our slowest one yet so far. The 0 to 60 is good at 0.93, but the quarter mile was over 6 seconds. And I think my very first run was almost a 6 flat. So let's do a second run. Because it doesn't matter which setup you pick, it's about consistency. You can have a quick run, you can have a slow run, but what is your average? That way you know where to bracket race. So there we go, that was a 5.98. And 0 to 60 was down to 0.91. So let's do a third run. Oop, backed out of that one. Dang it. Let's go back in, we'll do a third run. And then I will switch tracks without changing anything on this setup and just see if going someplace different. See if it grips better, see if it runs better. Here we go. That was a 6.0, so I'm averaging about 6 seconds. So let's go try someplace different. The Villa. Let's try here, see if it changes anything. Going from a straight up track to a street. Now I didn't change anything on the truck at all. And you just saw the last run, I was at basically a 6-second run. There you go, 5.9. And look at my 0 to 60, it was a 0.8. Let's do another hit. Now, I'm not going into my suspension setup or anything on this video, but if you check out my video on tire tech, all the fundamentals I talked about in that one, about how you want the tire to deform and grip and everything that you need before the back tire crosses the start line, that's all in play right here with this setup. Everything still applies. There you go, that one was a 6.0. So see, it's about consistency. So let's try one more hit. I got the tires too hot on that one. So here's a little test, and we'll see what happens when they're super hot. Probably going to spin them. Surprisingly, it hooked. Still at a 6.0. But you guys get the idea for that one. So going through, at least in this quick little video, looking at the engine configuration, doesn't really make a whole lot of difference if you're doing the twin turbo setup, the ProCharger or blower. Turbo, ProCharger, and blower are all about the same. I do find that with the ProCharger you get a little bit more front end weight, and with the blower you do get a little bit more torque. At least that's how it feels. I know when you go to the dyno it doesn't look any different, but the way the game reacts, at least in my opinion when I play, seems like it's more direct torque, like it launches harder. So, and nitrous is its own video, and then there's the good old-fashioned naturally aspirated, small block versus big block. I think they're a lot of fun. When you go, a lot of my street cars that are set up with street tires are, there's no power adders to them. They are just all motor, just out having some fun. So, but that's it for this video. It's kind of a little bit longer one. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Check out my my last video about tire tech, and I've got a couple other videos of me just goofing around, playing with some tunes, and let me know if you guys want to see anything specific in the next video, and I will put something together. Like I'm always saying, if you guys want me to do anything particular, I'll even build a particular car. If you got a car you're trying to figure something out with, hit me up in the comments, and I will throw something together and kind of work through it and let you know what I find. So thanks again for following along. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.